Okay, so how to set up what guns you want to play with. So go to single player, go to shooting range. This is how you set it up. If you will be able to set it up when you play online and multiplayer, when you play with us. But everyone will have to wait for you, and everyone will get grumpy, and it's a chance you get kicked. And you want to practice with any of the guns, so it's better that you set it up. So go to the shooting range, go to single player, go to the shooting range, go to day shooting range. You have 2 helmets. I set up MARSOC already in a previous video. You want to do rifleman. This is pretty much the loadout you want. Maybe you don't want body armor and you can replace it with an extra smoke or something. But basically, you want the AK-5C, you want a hollow sight, you want a foregrip. That's all you want. You don't want that. You don't want anything else. You want to keep the original pistol. You do not want a pistol. And again, the guns don't really matter. You can use any of these guns. I would recommend the AK-5C. That's what it costs the least, and it's a great gun. None of these guns are going to make a difference. It's not like you're playing Halo and this guy's got a rocket launcher, so you're at a disadvantage. Everyone's pretty much equally the same. Most of the professional players use this gun. You do not want to use a pistol. You'll never use a pistol with this loadout unless you're playing gun game, and you won't even have this loadout. You'll have no choice. You'll never use a pistol. Or if you do, you're in a bad situation. So you don't want any attachments. You can put a red dot sight on your pistol. You don't want a red dot sight. Iron sight. Okay, for explosives, get a flash or a smoke. I did both. Get a body armor. You don't necessarily need a body armor. I think I'm going to take mine off. They don't come in use that often. It's 2 points and they don't come in use that often, but I'm not very good at using the flash or the smokes. I don't usually think about it. So having an extra point to get a frag grenade isn't a huge deal for me. So I'll leave it like this. So I have one setup here. So that's loadout 1. Loadout 2 is the same loadout, but I have night vision. So when you play, you'll get different maps. So then you have to remember. So I have one day loadout and one night loadout. They're the same, except for I have night vision, and to get night vision, it costs an extra point, so I got rid of the smoke grenade. That's the only difference. So I did that. I would just play rifleman. There's other videos about other things, but I would pretty much just do rifleman for a long time. Eventually you'll be able to figure out. If you're going to do it, I use this gun, but I have a stock. If you don't have a stock, this gun is very difficult to use. When you shoot, it just keeps rising. If you have a stock, it doesn't keep rising, and I think if you don't do a virtual stock, it also won't rise. But that's difficult to play, and you want to be really good. This is a fun gun to play with. You have a lot of ammunition, but it is difficult to play if you do not have a physical stock. And I really think if people want to switch up and be like, oh, I want to be specialist, I want to be sniper, you want to be rifleman. You can be a sniper with a rifle. There's no map that's so big that you need a sniper, and snipers are pretty tough in this game, and so you need a lot of work. So I would just stick to rifleman. Do these, try these first, play these every time. Okay, so if we go back more, we can go back to the helmets. So in the game modes, sometimes it's MARSOC only. If you play against robots, or you play gun game or a game like that, you're MARSOC only. Most of them, if you play where you try and kill other players, you'll be able to switching back and forth. So have Volk also set up, because when you first go in there, you'll play MARSOC, but every other game it switches, so you'll need this setup as well. So set this up. Use the AK-12, and this is the same. The guns don't matter. This one is cheap, and this is what most players use. You can use another gun if you really want. I wouldn't recommend it. I think that even though the guns don't matter, I think this is the best of what's offered for the cost. You're not going to have an advantage by playing with another gun. You might have a disadvantage because you might have less magazines. You might have to reload more often. This is, 30 rounds. It shoots fast. It's basically the same. Setup is the same. You want a holographic sight. You want the foregrip. Those are the most important things. That's it. Over here, same as before. Keep this pistol. I get it. It's a little baby pistol. You will not use it. Grab a flash. Grab a smoke. And grab a body armor. That should be good. Go back. Do the same thing over here. 8K12. Grab a holographic sight. Grab a foregrip. Grab a flash grenade. Grab night vision and body armor. There you go. 9 and 9. That's how it should be. This is what most people play. So Marsak will show up on one side, Volk will show up on the other side. That's pretty much it. So have this set up before and practice with the guns before you go into a real lobby to play with people.